Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Mrs. D'Angelo's Cat Lab Practical Review. Here's our cat. Can you identify the external body parts? Do you know the parts, the functions, the organ systems? Can you name this structure? What would be inside? What organ system does it belong to? What would be immediately superior and inferior to this body part in the same system? What would this be? What organ system? What would be found inside this structure? What's immediately superior or inferior in the same system? What are these? What's inside? Can you name them? What about if we were going into the arm here? What would this be called? What would this be? What organ system? What about this one? What's this? Be specific. What would this part be? Or this part be? Or this part be? On the back. Or this part be? What are the blue lines? What would be found inside this part of this structure? Be specific. What about this part? What would this be? What would this be? What organ systems do they belong to? What would this structure be? What would be found inside? What organ system is it in? What about these? What connects it all together? What is that clear stuff? What would you find inside this structure? What organ in the same organ system would be immediately superior or inferior? Could you name all the sphincters in the body? What would this structure be? The dark one. What would this structure be? What would be inside? What does it produce? Name two things. What if I lift this one up? That's all wiggly fat. What would this structure be? What would be inside? What's its function? What's the function of this compared to this or this? What structure is this? What's the blue going into it? What structure in the same organ system would be immediately inferior? What would be inside this? What would be at the top? What's this part, body part? What organ system does it belong in? What's this called? What would the thigh bone be called? What would this muscle be called? What muscle helps the cat chew or breathe? That should give you a little bit of feel. Good luck. Hope you're having a great weekend.